fudging Fudgerton entirely. Oh shoot. I don't know, something like that. I'm just trying to make sure I collect all these 50 rings. Hello everyone, welcome, MrPBJ here today, playing Sonic 1. Yes, we are playing Sonic 1, and this is actually the version on mobile that's made by Christian Whitehead, the team responsible for Sonic Mania and all the awesomeness, as you can tell. And one of the biggest things about recording these things is simply just making sure it records. I gotta be careful not to twitch this godforsaken phone. But we're gonna stick with the title and just play as Sonic. Let me know if you want me to play as... No, not as Sega, but, you know, as Sonic and Tails in a combo, for, I guess, the next video. Or, I might actually make the next video and just not read your comments at all. Funny enough, yes, I have to turn this thing down. It's pretty dang loud. I mean, not that I don't enjoy the music, it's nice. But, as you can see, we have a lot of room and space here. Like, it's kind of incredible how much this differentiates from the mobile version of Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania entirely. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so that's another thing. We are committing atrocities here by destroying Eggman's robots, enough to where it actually gives us stars. Now, that's a little system that I in place there. So yeah, the worse we get with the atrocities, the more that those stars go up, and the more that the cops may want our head. So, we're just gonna kill everybody, because that's really what's going on here. I don't know, something like that. I'm just trying to make sure I collect all these 50 rings before the ending of the stage. I had a playthrough go on... Hell, hold up. I had a playthrough go on simply just trying to accomplish that in itself. I got pretty much almost all the Chaos Emeralds except for one, of course. And yeah, I played the whole game and it didn't record, so that's why I'm like kind of antsy about it anyways, in particular. Anyways, let's do this. Alright, so right now we got 73 rings and we have a shield. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong, right? I hope not. Jesus. Okay, see? That's why we got the shield. And now I'm trying to make sure that I make this, because if we godforsaken miss it, which can happen, we're just not gonna make it. Fudging Fudgerton. Yeah, it's very hectic in these special stages. This is only the first one. And yeah, if you're starting to get motion sickness from all the turning and tossing, you're not alone. I can't stand it myself. And I'm trying to make sure I get this thing, and it's really weird when I'm recording the whole thing because... I don't know. Okay, cool. Boom. I attacked it. Now, it's usually the third one that I actually have a problem with. In fact, the third one is my mortal enemy. Whenever we get there, you'll see how crazy and terrible it kind of is. Something that's also mentioned within the Sonic fanbase is that, you know, these Chaos Emeralds, they're not all emeralds. Emeralds are green. Yeah, it actually pertains to their actual color. If anything, they're kind of like diamonds, if anything else, because they have so many different shades. Crystal gems. Okay, I'm sorry. Chaos gems? Yeah, that's more like it. Also, here's another thing. Sonic didn't have the spin dash in the original game. He actually just straight up rolled wherever he went. But, you know, Christian Whitehead version, so it's not bad at all. In fact, it's definitely a plus to this whole game. And now here's a funny part. You could actually die if you actually go down there. We're not going to do that. What exactly did I mean by that? It's just simply, you know, the spikes right there. And now I'm trying to be careful because obviously... Yeah, there's another special ring here. Yeah, this is only going to be a playthrough of Green Hill Zone. If I go any further... there might be chaos. If you're wondering what stage absolutely makes me pull my hairs out, well, it's, what's that stage called? Yeah, I don't even like to remember it. That's how traumatized I am. Labyrinth Zone, because it's so piss-ass slow. In fact, the next, upcoming stage, as well, Fudge, is going to be Marble Garden Zone, and that one, it's not bad, but damn, does it slow things down a peg. I mean, yeah, the first stage, as you've seen, it's very fast-paced. It's pretty fast-paced, if anything's considered. There's not really any waiting or anything like that, but trust me, when we get to Marble Garden Zone, you guys are going to see the kind of travesty that I will have to deal with, and this is actually kind of tough in its own right. I'm trying to just get in there. Okay, cool. We did it. Awesome. And now, there's only 2 stages specifically that you can get the Chaos Emerald. By the time that you reach the 3rd, you're just going to see a boss fight at the end, and you're not given the luxury of getting a Chaos Emerald. And then also, too, once we get to, I think, Starlight Zone, which is the last zone, there is no capabilities of collecting, getting a Chaos Emerald there. So, yeah, if you're not lucky enough to get all the Chaos Emeralds within each stage, I kid you not, you're really just going to lose out on an opportunity. Which, technically doesn't really matter much since getting all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 1 does not grant you Supersonic. 6. Yes, only 6, not 7. In fact, it's only 7 that Sonic actually uses to, go super. So, yeah, that's a missed opportunity. But, I mean, of course, we have debug mode. So, if anytime I collect all the goddamn Chaos Emeralds, I'm just going to activate it for that moment. Okay, there's that. And actually, if we do a real-time spin dash here, yeah, there's an invincibility box. And there we can finally defeat Eggman. What the fudge? Yeah, here he is. You can't attack him when he's right here, though, that's for sure. And you gotta use these, hold on, to do it anyways. And yeah, Jesus Christ, man, I really suck at this. Yeah, there's a certain point when you just lose all your rings. I don't know why it would be valuable for me to even keep them in general. I mean, like, so far I'm pretty much flawless in this entire playthrough. Not a master at the game, though, trust me. Yeah, there he goes. Finally, I'm actually getting hurt for once. That's more planned than anything else. And I've totally forgotten how many hits it actually takes to defeat him. What, do I look like a Sonic scientist here? Alright, cool. Alright, and then you gotta chase him down, obviously, and then boom! And he runs off on his own. I have no control over that. But either way, that is the first Let's Play. Am I going to have a fantastic intro for the other 2 videos or 3 videos or whatever videos it takes to finish this game? No, I'm not. That literally took a year of editing.